Okay, so some of you, or maybe a lot of you, are wondering, should I wear a face mask? The CDC says I don't need it. The World Health Organization has been saying, oh, they won't really protect you. But by the way, we also need them to protect our healthcare workers. So let's see, they will protect healthcare workers, but they won't protect us, right? Huh, yeah, doesn't make sense. Never did make sense. My partner and I have been wearing face masks when we go out for the last 2 weeks. Very, very few people here where we live in Canada have been wearing them. I suspect very few people in the States are wearing them as well. But guess what just happened? Oh, the White House and the States and the CDC are now saying, well, you know what? We're rethinking this. Maybe we were wrong. Maybe you should wear a face mask. Thank you. So for the last 2 weeks while the disease has been raging and infections have been happening, people haven't been wearing face masks on their recommendation. Okay, so the bottom line is they're coming around, but if you're not wearing a face mask, wear it. The N95 or N99 masks are great, but they're very hard to get now. Part of the reason the government was telling you not to wear them is because they were trying to protect the supply for the healthcare workers, which is fine. We all understand that. We all applaud and thank the work that they are doing. They're risking their lives every day for us. They should be protected. They should have those supplies. But the problem is, they should tell the people the truth as well. If there aren't masks for people, or there weren't, then tell them at least to wear a scarf, wear some kind of covering. A lot of people have been making or creating makeshift scarves or masks for themselves who are aware of the problem, but a lot of people weren't aware they should be covering. And the reason for that is because the disease is primarily transmitted through airborne transmission. Yes, you can get it from something on a surface, because it can live on surfaces, and if you touch a surface and somehow touch your mouth or your face or near your eye, it can be transmitted that way as well. But over 90%, the estimate of transmission is through airborne transmission. So the masks that are designed for that, the N95 and 99, the number stands for the degree of particulate matter that's screened out, will screen out a lot of that. Even if they're not working 100% effectively, it's still giving you 50, 70, 80% better chance of screening out airborne matter. And when you're walking in a store, or you go in an elevator after someone who was sick was in there, if they were coughing, they don't even need to be coughing or sneezing. A University of Maryland study showed a couple years ago that someone with the flu can pass along or transmit the disease even without coughing or sneezing. So yes, absolutely wear a mask, and don't just take my word for it. I've got 3 short videos that I've put here of people who are experts, epidemiologists, and people who were on the front lines of battling the virus in their own countries. The first one here is from South Korea, and that country has been very successful in dealing with and combating the virus as we know. He's talking about masks from his perspective.
마스크를 하는 게 얼마나 효과가 있나요?
마스크 효과 있죠.
있습니다. 예,
그럼요. 그러니까 왜냐면 2003년 사스 때도 그랬고, 그러니까 홍콩에서 그 싱가포르, 캐나다, 대만, 중국에서 사스 때 의료진들이 많이 감염됐거든요. 처음에는 모르고서. 지금도 중국 우한에라든지 이태리도 의료진 많이 감염됐잖아요. 그때도 연구를 해보니까 마스크 쓰고 손 씻기 한 의료진이 안 한 의료진보다 감염률이 현저히 낮아요. 소위 서구 사회, 유럽이나 미국 이런 데는 일반인들 안 쓰잖아요.
예.
전 그게 좀 이상하다고 보는데, 그렇게 이제 미국 서전 제너럴이 마스크 쓸 필요 없다, 또 WHO에서도 마스크를 일반 사람들한테 권고하지 않는다 그러니까 저는 그게 아니다.
이거를 쓰면은 확실히 보호가 되긴 하는 거네요.
그럼요. 아니 왜 의료진들이 병원에서 마스크를 쓰겠어요? 예방이 되니까 쓰는 거지. 그리고 이미 사스나 메르스 때 다 입증이 됐다고요.
한국에서 사람들이 이렇게 마스크를 많이 쓰고 다니기 때문에 그만큼 감염이 좀 덜하다고 봐도 되는 거예요.
그럼요. 갖고는 마스크 쓰잖아요. 지금 많은 나라들이 유럽이나 미국.
The second video and third videos explain themselves.
Foreign media has been reporting that you can go out without a mask. It's actually not recommended to wear a mask. What do you think about this?
The mask really provides 2 things. The psychology of wearing a mask, so you are less likely to touch your nose and your mouth and your eyes. And also, not for you to give it to other people, it's what other people give you. And because people will give you things that you're not aware of, those things can land on your clothes, on your bag, on your cell phone, but you're wearing a mask. Even if you touch those things, the rate of infection is very low. So the risks by having a mask is very low. I was actually alarmed that everyone has a different story. I think in the United States, the CDC position was very clear because they are afraid of shortages down the road.
But the Czech Republic is one of the few in Europe that has significantly slowed down the spread of the virus. In this video, we would like to tell you what we did differently, and mainly, we would like to help you to do the same. We are following social distancing and the rules stay at home. But others do that too. We also have strict hygienic procedures. Others do that as well. But the main difference is everyone who has to leave their house has to wear a face mask. Everyone. I know, they may be told you that masks wouldn't protect you, but there are studies proving that even a homemade mask can be partially protective. Partially. Any protection is essential today. But now the more important thing. Masks fundamentally prevent the transmission from you to others by sneezing, coughing, but also breathing. And many people are the most contagious before they start showing symptoms. So, when we both have a face mask, I protect you, you protect me, and we are both safe.
Based on recent data, we know that population-wide use of masks is essential for suppression of the outbreak.
According to our professional experience, a simple homemade mask can prevent up to 100% of the spread of potentially infected microdroplets.
The more people use masks, the less virus can be distributed and fewer individuals are exposed.
Just a few days ago, people were laughing at those who wore masks. But some people knew about this positive effect and started to share this information across social media. The message grew fast through artists, influencers, and others. I know, face masks aren't in stores, right? But something incredible happened. People started making homemade masks and giving them to others for free.
So yes, now you've heard from the experts. So if you're not wearing a mask when you're going out, I implore you, for your sake, for the sake of the people you care for the sake of the whole society as we try to contain this, please wear a mask. Even if you can't find a mask, make a mask, use a scarf, anything you can, but yes, cover to protect yourself, not just others. Okay? Stay safe.